What's up, party people? This is Tarkus Jude Mossberg here from Facebook, Jude's Junk, Facebook comic book shop, and YouTube channel. And as a broker, people give me a list of books that they want, bigger keys usually, and I go out and try to find one. And then they tell me, hey, I want to pay X amount for that book, fully shipped. And it's usually going to be, I don't know, fully shipped, 10% under fair market value, maybe something like that. Now, granted, all those numbers on Go Collect and Cover Price, those are the prices that they sold for before shipping and tax. So I just had a book shipped to me and it was $400. So shipping could be a lot depending on which kind of auction house you're buying it from and whether they insure it or not, blah, blah, blah. And then tax is going to be at minimum 6% and 6% in our state, up to 10% in other states, depending on where you live. And so they'll give me a list and I'll go out and search for that book. And some of the bigger books, AF-15, I might search for 9 months and to try to get a price that is what someone wants it at. Another way I can help these types of clients, these brokerage clients I'll call them, is I'll be watching an auction and it's usually a day or two, maybe even the same day that the auction is about to come due. The auction's going to end tonight, let's say. And I go through my list. I'm eyeballing, let's say 20 or 30 of them. And it's the beginning of the morning. I got like 4 or 5 hours left. And I look for books that are still way undervalued. Like a lot of them, they're already close to their fair market value, so I'm not going to get a great deal on them. So I look for a bunch that are under fair market value, and that could be for a million reasons why someone didn't bid it up. Maybe they weren't marketed well, maybe it's an unknown website, maybe people just have spent all their money in the beginning of the auction and they don't have any by the end of the auction. There's a lot of reasons why a book would go for under fair market value. But so for my brokerage clients, I want to figure out a way to show them, hey, here's 20 books that are ending tonight. I think you can get a good deal on these. I don't know if it's going to be email. I don't know if it's going to be a Facebook post, Instagram. I got to figure that out. But it very well may be an email. And I might create an email distribution list for clients. And I might send one out and be like, there's an officer right there and I cannot be talking on the phone. Even though on video I'm not talking. So I might do that. I might do an email and it has the pictures of, 20 books that are coming up for auctions, and they're usually good big books, 500 to 1,000. And then someone can say, because a lot of people know which books they want, but then there's some people that don't know what they want until they see it. So I just found the fourth appearance of Spider-Man ever, and it's in like a, what was it, some kind of annual #2, Marvel Tales annual #2 or something like that. So is that what it was? Not Marvel Tales. But Strange Tales annual #2, maybe that was it. And so they might see a book, and it might come up rarely. It might be one of those books that doesn't come up a lot, and so it's not on the top of their radar. And I can show it to you, the brokerage client, and be like, hey, these books are coming up tonight. If you want one, let me know what you want to pay, like full pay, shipping out the door, extra fees, taxes, whatever. And then you give me, hey, I want to pay this fully shipped. And then I just try to grade it for you. So I'm going to try to go to that model because I just see some books going for some crazy low prices every now and then. I also see books going way over fair market value. We just saw a book I was tracking for a client and it went, I think fair market value was like 1,000 and it went for 1,500. And it's like, what's going on? And it very well could be someone just fat fingered a bid and they're stuck with it. I've been stuck with a high bid before. Some of these auction houses, they don't play. They're like, nope, you got to eat it. So this video, I don't know how I'm going to label it or who I'm going to give this to, but I am putting my thoughts down and I want to give this video to those brokerage clients like you and say, if I come across books, once I get to know what you really like, would you like me to present them to you, that they're coming up due tonight? And then if you see something you really like, you're like, oh yeah, I really want that, grab it for me at this price. Those books will probably be cheaper than the ones I go hunting for weeks, days, or weeks at a time. So if you're looking for a very specific book and I'm hunting for it, we might have to go through 3 or 4 auctions if not more, before we find a deal, and a deal that meets the price you want to pay. Whereas this deal that I'm doing, the ones I sent out, they're already under value, and you might be able to save even more, kind of like a last second fire sale, so to speak. Now, you know, there's a lot of people that bid up high at the very end, but some don't. So anyways, if you're a brokerage client and you want to be on an email distribution list to find out which comic books are going to be coming up that I'm going to be bidding on tonight, potentially, make a comment under the video. I'll get your email address. I'll add it to a MailChimp distribution list, and I'll have a special email distribution list just for people that want to see the books that are coming out tonight. Now, granted, I've said this before. Some people are like, well, I can watch the auctions myself. Sure you can, but there's 30 auctions, and it's taken me 3 years to find 30 auctions. So whoever has time to watch 30 auctions is probably not the kind of client that's working with someone like me. They enjoy the hunt. But if you like the books in your hot little hands and spending hours online looking at auctions and looking for books is not in your wheelhouse because you're busy and successful, hit me up, and then we'll get you set up with some good deals. Happy hunting, guys.